I'm Deepika. As part of the Trash Talk series for the Curiosity Collective, we've been talking about how we create waste and what to do about it. Now, as buyers and consumers, we have the ability and potential with every decision we make to either minimize the waste that we're creating or conversely to increase it. So, one of the things I wanted to talk about today is a question I asked myself, which is how do I decide what I want to buy? Now, there are a range of factors that influence any purchase decision that we make, and it goes from this is a great bargain to this is a brand that I like to this is something that I want to see in my cupboard because it's the latest style or trend. But there's another layer that I wanted to add to that today to say what is the cause or the ethic that that particular product represents. Now, talking about fashion and fast fashion in particular, it's something that doesn't always reflect in the price tag that you see in a store, which is very cheap. And I say that because there's a huge cost that's not factored in, which is an environmental cost and a human cost. Because the people who are working in the factories, the workers who are creating these products, are often working in extremely exploitative conditions for very little money and very, very long hours. And often these are women and children. And that's one price that is not factored into what you're paying for in a store, that labor cost. The second thing is the environmental cost. And synthetic fibers in particular, such as nylon and polyester, shed a lot of microplastics. So with every wash, they shred in that cycle, and about, I think so much so that 35% of microplastics that are found in the ocean are from synthetic fibers. So with that every washing cycle, they're entering our waterways, our river systems, and our oceans. And now you might think that cotton is a better option, but it's an extremely water-intensive crop and requires a huge amount of pesticides for it to grow. Now you add to that things like dyeing of the fabric, transportation, export, and you're looking at a massive carbon footprint. So the next time really that you're thinking about what you want to buy and making that decision, factor in some of those invisible costs because they're not on that price tag, but they're very real and they exist, and choose accordingly. If you like this video and like to hear about more tips on how you can reduce your carbon footprint or what active decisions you can make in your life, then visit our website www.thecuriositycollective.org or write to us on our social media platforms.